Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Edition with me, BringItDon. We have to go talk to Kagar, the lizard folk rattler. Also, we need to finish clearing out this map. So we'll do that first.
In due time.
Actually, there's no loot over here that I missed. Because I love me some loot. Alright, nothing over here.
I am never wrong.
You got that right. Just like his real-life counterpart. Oh, there you are. Kagar. An old lizard folk is muttering something under his breath. Go to the count with Kagar. You were right. An evil spirit is pretending to be your great ancestor. We want to stop him. Come with us. The dark lizard folk's eyes light up. Ah, Kagar knew. There's still hope for Longtail Tribe. Listen carefully, Warmblood. When you come Spirit Hut, not be scared. Old Kagar make magic there. Evil spirit become visible, then you hit it. Main thing is not be scared. Yes. Well, Warmblood, lead way. Ah, and here's the old lizard now, so... Stupid chieftain, look what you worship. Evil spirit, tricked Veskit, like stupid something... Oh, the Tig actually moves out of the way now. Neat.
Taste my fury.
Doesn't work. It's fine, we can haste everybody. Also inspire greatness. She probably... No, that's right, she's focused on physical blast, so having... Yeah, doing water blast makes sense, okay. Make sure I have everything set up the way that I needed to be set up. Oh. Never mind, we won. And natural armor +1, hot armor +1, Bound Thunder, and King Veskit's key. This trident is believed to be created in the heart of a storm. This +1 shock trident grants its wielder the ability to cast lightning bolt spell once per day as a 10th level wizard. Neat.
Interesting.
Oh, hello. Alright, Tig. Thank you, good people. I gotta run to my ma now. By yourself. Okay. What's up, Kagar? Warmblood saved Longtail Tribe from huge evil. May Sun and Moon bless Warmblood. May his ancestors smile always at him. Yeah, your tribe has taken a huge blow. If you wish, we could give you shelter in one of our towns. Warmblood done lots for Longtails, but we not take too many gifts, yes. Otherwise, we lose our heart. Who will we become in your big cities? Beggars? Vermin like rats? We need to find our own path, yes. But what will happen to your tribe now? Kagar not know. Damage too big. We stay in village, not survive long. Need to go somewhere away from thickskins. Look for a new place to live. Alright, well, farewell. Hope y'all find what y'all looking for. So I think, yeah, the key that he gave us was for the chest in the main hut here. The chest that was... Oh, hey, look at that. The chest that Lindsay had a lot of difficulty getting into. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I don't actually know that 100%. So I think it used to be Tig wouldn't run off to the left like that. He would stand right in front of the Count, and the Count would shoot lightning bolt first thing, and it would kill Tig. making it very difficult to actually save Tig. So let's see if I go this way. That's what, 1 day, 7 hours. Yeah, this is much faster. So we'll go that way. Let me look at what quests we have. Lost Child, the Curse of Candlemere. We can go check that out after we return to the capital and level up all my other party members.
Adventures can wait.
Actually, you know what? While we're here, let's go knock out this little coastal area. Oh, that's right, we have to go to the Bald Hilltop. Forgot about that. Rotten Beasts. Oh, he has a... Okay, so when they have this green mark, it means they have a special interaction, or a special thing for it. I'm gonna put her on it. Only 50% chance of success, though. Like, what is... I'm gonna put her on it, obviously, because he still has 8 days on his Undead Rising. Alright, we're still gonna go to the capital first. We should probably rest before we get attacked.
What branch of Sarenrae's followers did your temple belong to, Tristian?
My temple was far away from others and didn't belong to any factions, if that's what you mean.
Alright, that's the first repeat banner we've seen. Or that I've seen. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to check my inventory for a bunch of rope. Supposedly... Yeah, I don't actually know where it'd be under. I guess here. Yeah, I don't actually see any... Oh, there it is, yeah. Okay, so this is where a lot of my weight's coming from. Supposedly the Sweet Teeth give you a whole bunch of rope for the, measuring the Candlemere Lake. We'll take care of that when we get back to the capital. Rotten Beasts. Community, military, and economy. Awesome. Treasurer wants to talk. Man's best friend. I guess red means that they won't do well with it. 14 days. But she also wants to talk to us. We'll hold off on that for now. When does it expire? On the 1st. So yeah, we got plenty of time. Alright, to the capital. Because I want to turn in this quest first, then we'll go to the Bald Hilltop, take care of that event. So Jenna should be in the tavern. Unless she goes and talks to us in the throne room. I don't remember. I was going to try and avoid the throne room since Canera wanted to talk in the throne room.
I do
Not
what I
vicious.
must.
Alright, as soon as the peasant woman sees you, she falls to her knees, trying to kiss your hand. Oh, your grace, our deliverer. You saved him. You rescued my little one. What would we ever do without you? Every day until the day I die, I shall pray to all the gods for your health. +3 to loyalty. Alright. So I should finally get that achievement. Let's go to the main square and sell the stuff that I have, including all the rope that I have. I'll keep a few on person, as always. There's a lot of events that don't require rope, but rope usually helps out. And any adventure should always have rope. If there's an RPG with rope in it, make sure you always have some rope with you. Especially, well, specifically, I guess, isometric RPGs. That's a pretty standard rule of thumb for all RPGs.
I'm off.
What does she sell again? Isn't it scrolls? Yeah. I'm not gonna do business with you right now. Composite shortbow I'm gonna give to what's her face. to Octavia. Wait, what? No. 20. I'll keep 5 on my person. There we go. And if I ever need more rope, I know where to get it now, so.
I'm there.
That's exciting. Alright, let's go talk to Canera, the treasurer. A sure sign of our state's maturity is the long line of entrepreneurs awaiting audience. Each has a project on their minds, and each sincerely believes that the others are rascals and madmen, while their own ideas are magnificent. Congratulations, this is a great moment for your barony. The first petitioner is Lamar Tinch, and he has quite a business proposal for you. The halfling before you looks young, but his sharp eyes framed by slight wrinkles gives away the petitioner's considerable age. Lamar nods politely, sweeping the floor with his beret and showing off an emerging bald spot. My respects, Baron. I beg your forgiveness for how boldly I sought our meeting, but I could hardly trust anyone with the fate of my beloved new child, which appeared to me in a waking dream as I walked your lands. You see, I was traveling through on my way to Brevoy, when to my surprise, I discovered a most curious detail. It turns out that many spicy and bitter herbs, which I and my colleagues use in our work, grow wild in these lands. Wineberry, goatweed, gentian? Lamar bends his fingers, enumerating the plants, then waves his hands. These names probably tell you nothing, but to me, for me, this rich list is like a splendid palette. The foundation upon which a true masterpiece might be built. Your Grace, I once imagined settling in Brevoy, but your lands have truly inspired me, and now my greatest dream is to open a shop in this very capital. With a bouquet you can easily gather nearby, I can easily create a new beverage, true ambrosia for any halfling. Only one thing is holding me back, lack of financial resources. I hope that now, upon hearing my request, you and your respected treasurer will not refuse a humble artisan a little assistance. Of course, in exchange for a future percentage. Lamar bows deeply once again. I shall eagerly await your decision. Sounds dubious, doesn't it? Nevertheless, I do recommend allocating some money to this endeavor. True, it's unwise to get too involved in risky business, but it's even less wise to forgo it altogether. Most often such projects end in nothing, but the success of one can more than outweigh a dozen or even 100 failures. I will take the risk. I shall support Lamar's proposal and invite him to open a shop in our city. Though we do lose 100 BP, which I don't think I have in my inventory, so I need to buy that real quick. A wise decision. If our guest business fails, our losses will be small. If it succeeds, our profits might range from modest to enormous. But most importantly, people like him will continue to come to court. 100 might only have pebbles in their hands, but the 101st will bring you a diamond. Yeah, so I need to go buy some BP, because I think they changed it. It used to be if your BP dropped into the negative, it would affect your stats immediately. But I think now it's, if it carries over past the first of the month. Why would you look at that? Svetlana sent you a letter. It seems she's worried about old Bokken. The letter is very emotional. That has to do with Bokken's, artisan quest. Sartain. A pathetic-looking elf stands before you. His clothes are wrinkled, his cheek is scratched, and his nose is swollen like he suffered a heavy blow. He glances around with a haunted look and bows. My name is Sartain. Mistress Nazriel was supposed to have given me a gift for your grace, but I'm afraid we might have a bit of a problem here. Mistress Nazriel has been working hard on a special gift for you, but one of her apprentices, Detail, went mad after he touched the blade that was meant to be presented to you. He grabbed it and just ran off as fast as he could. I saw it with my own eyes. Now Detail is missing. I've come to you in secret to ask for your help. Maybe you or one of your advisors could get to the bottom of this. My mistress would rather see the whole thing buried. After all, the sword that drove him mad was meant for you. Who are you? The elf eyes you in astonishment. Me? I'm Sartane, assistant and servant of Mistress Nazriel. She teaches me her craft. I've been dreaming of becoming a weaponsmith ever since I was a child. My father was a master too. His swords were famous. Unfortunately, he went bankrupt while I was still too young to learn. He withered away and never got to teach me his skills. But the mistress gave me another chance. Tell me about Nazriel. The elf's enthusiasm is almost pathetic. I'm Mistress Nazriel's assistant. It's a great honor. She's a genius. Her knowledge of weapons knows no bounds. Although it's scary sometimes, you know? Anyway, I'm not complaining. I'm happy to serve her. Does Nazriel mistreat you? The elf throws up his hands in fear. Not at all. She's the most magnificent weaponsmith I've ever met in my entire life. I'm lucky she even noticed me. She's made me so happy. I wish I weren't so stupid and clumsy, or I'd be more worthy to help her, but I try as hard as I can. And what gift are you talking about? Sartane shrugs. I don't know. The mistress said I couldn't touch it, but I heard her ask Detail to take it to you. I'll see what I can do. The elf bows low once again. Alright, and that's finally done. I need to go buy some BP before it affects my stats. Negative 98. We can't do the Treasurer's Endeavors quite yet. Because we have to go deal with the Bald Hilltop, so what I'm going to do is actually put her on this, do that, start the event. And then buy BP before I forget. We'll just do like... No, 5. There we go. That should put us in the positive, right? Yeah, buy 7. Awesome. And... we need to go talk to the Storyteller. Drop off some stuff, and then head towards the Bald Hilltop. Alright, Token of the Dryad, we've talked about. Taughten Warrior's Dog Tag, we talked about. Talked about that. Okay, you've gathered all the fragments of the Necklace of Double Crosses. They can fit into my hand. They carry an inglorious story. Allow me to tell the tale as I restore it. I expect the story will amuse you, and perhaps even give you some food for thought. Now these shards, they were once part of the Forest Knight's bracers. I'd be honored to restore this artifact for you. The braces would serve you well for a long time, and we could uncover their story, if you manage to collect all 10 shards and bring them to me. What a curious find. Shards of the Ring of Reckless Courage, it would seem. Notice how they bear evidence of melting here and there. Lady Luck favored the ring's previous owner for quite some time, but when she finally turned her back on him, the consequences were quite grave. If you find the rest of the 12 shards, I'll be able to tell you the story in full. Now, these are pieces of the Star Commander's glove, a gift from another world, a treasure that fell from the sky to be buried in Numerian soil for millennia. Oh, how I wish I could visit the homeland of this artifact to learn its whole story. Alas, that is well beyond my powers. But if you find the rest of the 17 pieces, I will at least be able to restore the creation of these craftsmen from the stars. So what is your answer? Will you entrust me with this treasure? Restore the Necklace of Double Crosses. The Storyteller holds the pieces of metal carefully in his hands. I shall begin. Not every legend speaks of heroic feats. Some tell of atrocities and wicked things. I'll breathe my gift into this necklace that it may tell you something of itself. Okay, so we got the Necklace of Double Crosses. The amulet grants its wearer a +4 bonus to trickery, stealth, and mobility skill checks. Their melee attacks deal 2 to 6 sneak attack damage. When an ally moves away from the wearer in battle, the amulet forces the wearer to make an attack of opportunity against that ally. So it'd actually be pretty good on my main character here, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's read the story. After I take a sip of my coffee. There once lived a knight of Brevoy who suffered ill fate and poor fortune from birth. The youngest child of a noble family that had fallen on hard times, the only inheritance he could count on was his horse, a suit of armor, and the family sword. Since childhood, the knight had been haunted by a voice that constantly convinced him to behave against his own best interests. Each time an opportunity for fortune arose, the voice would whisper darkly in his head, causing him to lose one chance after another. Hoping to rid himself of this curse, the knight sought out a sorcerer, but the sorcerer's price was high. To afford the huge sum, the knight had to sell his horse, his family sword, and his crested armor. But the result was worth the cost. After receiving the necklace the sorcerer created, the knight's affairs began to improve. Soon he became the sole heir to his family's fortune, granting him a life of luxury. Enemies drove him from his family manor and out into the Stolen Lands, but even there he grew richer and more prosperous, joining a team of merry folk who ran a successful enterprise on the high road. It's amazing what one can achieve once rid of that small voice known as conscience. The knight's happiness was long, but not eternal. In his old age, he found himself boarding a vessel in the hopes of finding treasure, but he instead found a trap connected to a dozen barrels of some seething alchemical substance. The ensuing explosion thundered across the area, scattering bits of the knight along with it, as well as fragments of his necklace. But now that it's been restored, the necklace is ready to bring fortune to its new owner. And Octavia, you get this bow. You can have this as well, and that. Since she's ranged, this is okay because it doesn't force her to attack her allies. Let's go and level everybody up. Valerie will become Stalwart Defender level 2. She gets a defensive power. Improved critical with the Bastard Sword. So Eternal Fortitude. The Stalwart Defender is immune to the sickened and nauseated conditions. Renewed Defense. As standard action, the Stalwart Defender heals 1 to 8 points of damage plus his Constitution modifier. For every 2 levels the Stalwart Defender has attained above 2nd, the ceiling is increased by 1 to 8, to a maximum of 5 to 8 at 10th level. This power can only be used once per day and while in defensive stance. Roused Defense. Stalwart Defender may enter a defensive stance even if fatigued. While maintaining a defensive stance after using this ability, he is immune to the fatigue condition. And Smash. While in defensive stance, the Stalwart Defender may make an extra slam attack per round, even if he doesn't normally have a slam attack. If used as part of a full attack, the extra attack is made at the Stalwart Defender's full base attack bonus -5. Smash deals 1 to 4 points of damage. If the Stalwart Defender is medium, or 1 to 3 if he is small, plus half of the character's strength modifier. I can see renewed defense. How many defensive powers? Okay, I think Smash would be the best, right? I can see Rouse Defense being good as well, but I'm gonna grab Smash. Alright, I can Dio. A level of Ranger. Here he gets Evasion. A character can avoid even magical and unusual attacks with great agility. If a character makes a successful reflex saving throw against an attack that normally deals half damage on a successful save, he instead takes no damage. Helpless character does not gain the benefit of Evasion. So if he's like paralyzed or something, he doesn't get Evasion. I'll give him Deadly Aim here. Alchemist. Might give him extra bombs. Though skill focus might be worth. What does he have? Knowledge world, perception. Let's give knowledge world. Why not? And then here, haste is always good to have. Does he have... Where's it at? Doesn't have show focus yet. Alright, Reg. What do you get here? Magus Arcana. Cornigan Smash is really good with him. When you damage an opponent with a power attack, you may make an immediate Persuasion Intimidate check as a free action to attempt to demoralize your opponent. And he has a high Charisma, so... And a bonus to Intimidate check since he's an Orc. Yeah, get him Empowered Magic. Well, yeah, Empowered Magic's fine. Haste is always just good to have on everybody. And then Octavia, Arcane Trickster, Impromptu Sneak Attack, which means she doesn't have to qualify for a sneak attack in order to make a sneak attack. I think that Precise Shot... Actually, does she have Weapon Focus yet? She does. We get a large person mass. I can see that being good. And Phantasmal Killer can be good, especially against single like bosses and stuff. It can be handy. Though I think if I could have gotten her like Cloud Kill or something, or Stinking Cloud, it would have been better. Is that everybody leveled up? I think so. Yeah. Alright, to the Bald Hilltop real quick. I think it's a bunch of... Ekondia would be good to bring here. Ekondia is really good throughout the next chapter, honestly, because of his favorite enemy type. It's magical beasts. But we'll be okay. Probably. Alright, before we go in here and get murdered...
I'm glad you called.
Ask. Lisano Thanium.
I'll take care of it.
Alright everybody, let's quick save before we get here and get, again, brutally murdered.
Lindsay the Magnificent? Lindsay the Illustrious? Something more simple, like Lindsay the Great? Maybe Lindsay the Indecisive.
Let's
Unworthy.
We're gonna get some undead summons in here.
Wretched things.
I'm writing you out of our story.
Oh, I never got these skellies out there. Oh, she needs to move forward.
Serves you right. You deserve it.
Let's see if I can have her Hideous Laughter, the Lost Sister over here. Oh, she should be raging anyway.
This body holds no more.
Any last wishes?
She should not be doing that. She should be using these. Don't know why. Well, I'm a goofball, that's why. But let's go ahead and get a slow drop on the enemies here. Alright, he's in pretty rough well, yeah, he's down, so he's in really rough shape. Can't really see what's going on over here. I think that she's dead. It's just the treant, right? The Smilodon treant? That's what it looks like. Yep, okay. Even of natural armor +2 and a masterwork dagger.
Something bothering you?
So we have blind on. It is permanent. I should have removed blindness somewhere. If I had the scroll, that would be better. Who else is blind? She's blind. Is anyone else blind? No. Alright, good shape, everybody.
You have my attention. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
Alright, we're fine. So now we want to head up to... Actually, let's read the letter that Svetlana sent us, because I forgot to do that. It's in here somewhere. I need to get rid of some. I need to get rid of some of these journals and stuff that I'm carrying around because it's not doing me any favors. I'm gonna go up line by line until I find Svetlana's letter. Alright, I do not see it. I did get it, right? Svetlana's word for Bokken, it would be good to pay him a visit. Okay, so the quest updated. Where's the letter at? Okay, this is gonna bother me. Sorry, I know this isn't super exciting. I mean, did I go over it several times? Like, I have to just be missing it. Also, I still don't know what's up with these toys. I assume we just sell them. It's not up here. Oh, here it is. It doesn't look like a letter. Alright. A letter from Svetlana Levitin. Your Grace, I hope that matters of state in this land of ours are indeed all fine and well. And what troubles there are don't weigh too heavily upon your mind. I write to ask you to check on our local herb doctor, Bokken. The poor old man is losing his mind. He spends all day and night stooped over his cauldron. He looks about to lash out at anyone, especially those he doesn't know. He even snarls at me and Oleg, which he'd never have let himself do before. Please come and see him before the old codger loses his mind completely. May Aristil save him. We've no one to turn to but you. Hoping you come as soon as possible. I remain very truly yours, Svetlana Levitin. Okay. So yeah, she is concerned about Bokken, and in the next episode we'll head up to Oleg's trading post to, check on Bokken, of course, and then we'll probably head towards Candlemere Tower after that, because we have the quest for Willis Gunderson to take care of. Anyway, calling it here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.